Hello everyone, and welcome to a camera video. This is going to be an episode of the Crypt where I talk about cryptocurrency and things that are going on in the crypto universe. So the biggest story over the last 24 hours that I decided to make a video for has been the DLive debacle. If you don't know, if you're on the STEEM blockchain, if you're in the STEEM community, if you're a steamer, if you will, I'm a steamer. I'm steaming right now because I'm so fucking angry. I'm just like, I'm steaming. So if you're a steamer, you've probably heard that DLive is going to be moving away from the STEEM blockchain, and you're probably thinking, that's what I was thinking. So when I read the headline originally, that was my original take. I was confused. I immediately checked the date. I was like, wait a second, is it April Fool's? Because it's just like, it completely out of left field and just completely took by surprise. Taken by surprise, rather. And the more you look into how DLive progressed, the more you can really see this occur. So if you don't know what DLive is, if you're not really familiar with the whole Steam stuff, DLive was a dApp, or decentralized application. It's more and more kind of being understood that it's not really a dApp, and it's just more so a centralized application that just, for some reason, needed a blockchain to work. Probably just to leech off of their user base, which is what most people are kind of speculating at this point. And there's kind of some more stuff coming to light that it seems like that was the case. But I'll get into that in a sec. So my history with DLive is I started using DLive back in February of 2018, and boy oh boy, DLive is fucking phenomenal. For like most of the time I was using it. I was at a point where I was making like $150, $200 a week, just from streaming and uploading videos to DLive, and that was pretty fucking insane. And DLive, basically what they did is they had a delegation from Ned, which is the big wig, if you will, from Steam, and then they used that delegation to reward the people that use their platform. And back in like February and March, like there weren't that many people on DLive, so like basically they tried to make it as equal distribution as possible. And considering there's only like maybe 25, 30 people that were super active on the platform, if that, like, I would get like a fucking $25 upvote like every 2 days, and then plus videos and everything else, it evened out to a lot of fucking money, but at the same time, like, DLive was a live streaming front end that started off pretty decentralized, but over time slowly crept to more of a centralized kind of fashion of working. They used to use an old server system that was like kind of like a freeware, kind of like old school server streaming thing. I believe it was called Wowza. They used to have on blockchain chat room, which was pretty slow and pretty lame. And then they changed it to the DLive chat room, so it was like its own separate server. And then they had their own DLive streaming RTMP server. So like every few like weeks or like every month or so, they'd be updating, and like everyone would be like, it would be cool because like the new server thing would make it so it was faster, less latency, and then off-chain chat would make it so like you can just chat faster. And it was like really cool, and like most of the updates they did were like super nice. And then like starting like I want to say like I don't have like the exact dates in front of me, but starting in like maybe June or July, they started doing like these really weird updates where like they'd have like fan base, like chat rooms, like unique followers to DLive exclusively. They'd be doing these weird like DLive TV like giveaway things where you just kind of like hype their website. And then they started doing all these fucking these campaigns where they want you to like make some very precise and exclusive content. I tried to participate in a few of them, but I just didn't have a lot of time for most of them. and most of them weren't really something that fit into my niche. But like, I don't know, it was just like they started doing more and more things that like was super independent. And at the time I was like, well, I mean, there's no real issue with that, because the more people that use DLive, the more people that are going to use STEEM, because they're intertwined. But obviously now that we know, they're really just not even, they don't have a blockchain like dependency like at all. So it's not even really a decentralized application. It's just like just a centralized application that just worked with STEEM, just specifically as like a test to, you know, build their platform and monetize it. That's what people are saying, and that's kind of what I believe, because I've seen a few like posts and I've seen a few like links, and a lot of people have been talking about the fact that this new blockchain that DLive is actually moving to, called Lino, is actually comprised of people that are either very closely knit with the founders of DLive or just like are just DLive. So I haven't really done the proper research to see the full things, but that combined with the fact that they did their whole new DLive logo contest like a month ago or so, where they just kind of like awkwardly said like, okay, we're going to get rid of our logo and we want you to like redesign everything for us. They made it a contest, right? So basically they're just like paying STEAM users like relatively low wages, right? When you get the Lino ICO is apparently $20 million buyout from like some rich guy in China, right? So when you compare $20 million to like, oh, we're going to give you like a $10 upvote, bud. Thanks for designing our logo. You know, like, it's definitely a divide there. So they basically just, like, did all this stuff with, like, under the guise of, like, oh, yeah, we want to reward our community. And, like, I mean, that's cool, but, like, DLive had this thing called a transparency report that they used to do. Man, oh man, would it have been awesome if they would have just said, hey, guys, we're thinking about switching to a new blockchain. What do you think? And then, like, everyone would tell them to fuck off, and then it'd be like, oh, okay, well, we're just thinking, like, you know, we're just spitballing, you know, like, that would have been so much better. But keep in mind, they made this announcement yesterday, and they plan on doing it, like, fucking on the 25th. So, like, not even a full fucking week, and they expect people to, like, and with no real pre-announcement, no discussion, no community input, combined with the fact that the Lino blockchain team and the DLive team are pretty much, as far as we understand, pretty much the same. Combined with the fact that Lino apparently has millions of dollars to just buy fucking dApps to, like, host on Lino to get people to go to Lino, it just looks really fucking fishy. It looks super fucking fishy. So people on Steam are pissed. I'm willing to give this new DLive a try, but I'm not as hyped as I am about it. Just, like, my main issue is the fact that they just announced this 5 days before this fucking massive switch. That's just totally inappropriate. Like, a business decision made by, like, a fucking 6th grader would probably be more effective and efficient and have better PR than this fucking shit. Like, the fact that they thought that they could get away with making an announcement 5 days prior is just absurd. That's absolutely absurd. This is such a massive announcement that I believe personally they should have revealed this, like, pretty much immediately. They probably should, if I were to pick a time, they probably should have revealed this at the same time that they did their whole new logo contest and all that stuff. That would have been the best. Because then no one was working for DLive under the assumption that, you know, they're going to progress in the Steam universe. And that's just stupid. Like, the way that they handled all of this is just absurd to me. And it's really sad, but again, I'm willing to give it a try. The Lino point system looks really dumb, so I don't know how easy it is to work. Lino seems to be, from what I'm reading on their posts and on their facts, more based on liquid capital transfers. But, like, if it's liquid capital transfers, that seems really easy to manipulate. You know, I'm not saying anything, but I don't know. I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm not super into it. I like Steam, and I have a pretty big vest in Steam. So if I don't really like DLive on Lino, I have no reason to stick around. other than potentially just dumping their fucking currency as soon as I can. Because they're basically giving everyone free meme coins to try out the site. So I'm like, fuck it. Like, why not? Why not? I might as well try the meme coin. And like a worst case scenario, like 99% chance, just drop DLive and just like cash out the meme currency. Like, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to give it a shot. Until then, though, I found a new streaming alternative on Steam called Vim TV. I delegated about 1,000 Steam power, so I'm going to be trying that out as well when I get back into streaming. And yeah, so that's pretty long form episode of the Crypt, and not necessarily based on market stuff. If you want some market news, XRP is going like, and Ethereum is going like. So, like, that's pretty much the market news. I want to do a Partico video, the Android application, but I just haven't done that yet because I've been using that on vacation, so I'm probably going to do that relatively soon for the Crypt. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I haven't really been paying attention to crypto over the last few weeks because I've been on vacation, so once I get back into the swing of things, we'll see if I can make more of these videos, but I just decided, this kind of deserves a video, and I might as well throw it in the Crypt series, because it's loosely, I guess. It's not really a DApp anymore, or it really has been for a while, I suppose, but I might as well toss it in the Crypt, because it's crypto-related, considering Steam is kind of the focus here. Yeah, if anyone has questions, if anyone wants to say anything, or has anything they want to say about this whole DLive thing, or any more information, feel free to toss them in the comment section. And I will be, definitely trying to respond and maintain the engagement. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this to DLive. I've been uploading my videos to DTube, and DTube's got its problems, but at least it's on Steam. Well, I mean, DLive is still going to be on Steam until the 25th, but I don't know, at the same time, I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to work with stuff. So, yeah, let me know what you think, and,